For a year now, I've been discreetly providing financial assistance to my husband's former driver, whom he dismissed and left without any means. Today, he intercepted me near the grocery store and whispered, "Tomorrow, don't travel with your husband. Take the bus instead. This is a matter of life and death. You'll understand everything once you see who will be there. And as I stepped onto the bus before we continue, please let me know which country you're from and your age. Enjoy the story." Anna was accustomed to waking before her alarm. It wasn't a matter of preference, but rather her body's own internal clock. Lingering an extra 5 minutes meant the entire day would unravel. She slipped quietly from beneath the duvet, careful not to disturb Sergei, and tiptoed to the kitchen. Their apartment was spacious, adorned with expensive furnishings and sleek cabinets that always beckoned for another wipe, despite their impeccable shine. Anna turned on the kettle, selected a mug, and listened intently. Silence emanated from the bedroom. Sergei slept as if untouched by life's perils and anxieties. He had a knack for living this way, averting his gaze from discomfort and suppressing anything that caused him trouble. Anna poured water into the chesva. Sergei favored his coffee strong, nearly bitter. She herself was content with tea, but she brewed coffee every morning as a simple way to avoid starting the day with unnecessary words. In recent years, words had become increasingly difficult for them. The phone lay face down on the table. Anna turned it over, glanced at the time, and reflexively opened a message. Nothing. She was about to put the phone away when she noticed a small bank icon, a debit notification. The sum was modest, but it was recurring. Anna sighed and dismissed the notification. This was her small undertaking, one that Sergei was not meant to know about. A year ago, he had fired his driver, Ivan Petrovich. The dismissal was abrupt, cold, as if discarding an old possession. Ivan Petrovich had driven him for many years, knew all his habits, and could gauge his employer's mood from the sound of the office door. Anna recalled how the driver would always open the car door for her, help carry her bags, and inquire about her mother's health. Simple human decency, which Sergei viewed as a weakness. That day, Ivan Petrovich had come to collect his belongings. He held a bag, his eyes filled with bewilderment. Anna happened to be in the hallway and overheard Sergei say, "That's all, you're dismissed. There will be no compensation, and don't put on a show of emotion. You're an adult." He then shut his study door with a decisive click. Anna watched as Ivan Petrovich stood as if the ground had been pulled out from beneath him. He then quietly thanked her, nodded at Anna, and left. A week later, Anna encountered him near the grocery store. He stood by the entrance, clad in an old jacket, a strained smile on his face. Initially, she pretended not to notice. Shame washed over her. She had expensive cheeses in her bag while he stood empty-handed, but she approached him eventually. "Ivan Petrovich, how are you?" He attempted a joke, muttering something about managing, but his voice trembled. Anna offered coffee. He declined, so she simply pressed money into his hand, saying, "Please, take this for me. It will make me feel better." He protested for a long time, then confessed softly, "My pension is small. I can't find work, and my health isn't what it used to be." From that day on, Anna began to help. Not because she expected gratitude. It was important to her to know that she was doing at least one thing right in this life. Her assistance was modest but regular. She transferred funds to his phone number to avoid using her card. Occasionally, she would buy groceries and leave the bag by a bench near the park where Ivan Petrovich liked to sit. Sergei never mentioned the driver. If Anna cautiously inquired, he became irritated. "Forget about him. I don't need him anymore." Today, Anna had also planned to stop by the store after work to bring Ivan Petrovich a package. She glanced at her to-do list. A report before lunch, then a meeting, then picking up medication for her mother. The usual whirlwind. When Sergei woke, he entered the kitchen, scratched the back of his head, and sat at the table. "Is there coffee?" he asked without looking up. Anna placed a cup before him. "Yes." Sergei took a sip and nodded. He was in a good mood. This meant the day could potentially be peaceful. Anna tried to capture these rare moments like a ray of sunshine in winter. "We'll travel together tomorrow," he announced, scrolling through news on his phone. I have some business in the morning, then I'll drop you off at work. Anna was surprised. She usually took the metro, and Sergei left early, but she didn't argue. All right, she replied calmly. Sergei looked up. You seem a bit tense. Anna smiled. She was simply tired. He returned to his phone, seemingly forgetting their conversation instantly. In the evening, Anna did indeed stop by the store. Ivan Petrovich was standing by the exit as if waiting for her, though Anna hadn't told anyone she would be coming. Anna Sergeyevna, he said, immediately glancing around as if fearful of being overheard. She grew uneasy. What had happened? Ivan Petrovich stepped closer, lowering his voice. Tomorrow do not get into Sergei Andreevich's car. Anna froze. What? Don't get in, he repeated. Take any bus, just not with him. Anna struggled to find her words. Ivan Petrovich, are you mistaken? He was planning to give me a ride to work tomorrow. Ivan Petrovich pressed his lips together. His hand trembled. I'm not mistaken. This is a matter of... He hesitated, as if afraid to utter the words. I don't want to frighten you, but I can't find another word. This is a matter of life and death. Anna turned pale. Why do you say that? Ivan Petrovich lowered his gaze. Because I overheard something and understood something. What exactly? Anna felt her palms grow cold. Ivan Petrovich looked up, his eyes conveying not theatrical concern, but genuine, heavy apprehension. I can't tell you everything here. There are people around, you understand, but if you get in his car tomorrow, you might not arrive. However, if you take the bus, you will see who is there, and you will understand. Anna looked at him, unable to grasp how this could be connected to a bus. Who will be there? She breathed. Ivan Petrovich shook his head. You'll see. I implore you, just do as I say. Trust me just this once. Anna wanted to ask more, but Ivan Petrovich had already taken a step back, as if afraid to linger. And, he added, don't tell your husband anything, not a word, or everything will fall apart. Anna stood there, package in hand, a heavy feeling slowly sinking within her. She nodded. Okay. Ivan Petrovich exhaled with relief. Thank you, and I apologize for all this. He turned and walked away without looking back. Anna remained frozen for a long time, then got into a taxi, gave the address, and stared out the window the entire journey, trying to convince herself it was foolishness, that Ivan Petrovich was old and imagining things, that Sergei certainly had a difficult personality, but he wasn't a killer. Yet the words, not arrive, somehow refused to leave her mind. Anna barely slept that night. Sergei lay beside her, snoring softly. Anna listened to his breathing and caught herself thinking she didn't know this person, or perhaps she knew him once, but not now. In the morning, Sergei got ready with his usual vigor. Get up, he said. Let's go, or you'll be late. Anna sat up in bed, forced a smile, and replied, Sergei, I'm taking the metro today. Sergei frowned. Why? I said we'd go together. Anna feigned simplicity. I have an errand to run on the way. I don't want to delay you. Sergei narrowed his eyes. What errand? Anna shrugged. Just a small thing. I'll tell you later. He was silent for a few seconds, then scoffed. Fine, as you wish. Sergei went to the hallway and slammed the door. Anna froze, listening to the lock click shut. Then she quickly dressed, grabbed her bag, and left. She didn't take the metro. She walked to the bus stop. The weather was ordinary. The city bustled. People rushed about their business. Some argued on their phones, others laughed. Anna felt as if she were walking in a dream, while everything around her proceeded as usual. The bus arrived, and its doors opened. Anna climbed the steps and entered. For the first few seconds, she saw nothing unusual. Typical passengers, an elderly woman with a wheeled shopping bag, a young man with headphones, a woman with a child. Anna moved further in and sat by the window. The bus started moving. Anna watched the streets, trying to understand what she was even doing. You'll see who's there. Who? At the next stop, two men in smart jackets boarded. They weren't in uniform, but from their gait and expressions, Anna immediately sensed these are not random people. One held a folder, The other spoke quietly but confidently, as if accustomed to asking questions. They walked through the cabin and stopped closer to the middle. Anna tensed. At the next stop, a woman in her 30s boarded, neat, wearing a coat, carrying a briefcase. Her face seemed familiar to Anna, very familiar. For several seconds she tried to recall, and then her heart pounded harder. It was Marina, Sergei's company accountant, the very same one who had abruptly resigned a couple of months ago. Sergei had said at the time, "She ran away. She shouldn't have meddled in things she shouldn't have." Marina scanned the cabin and sat far away, as if wanting to be unnoticed. Anna felt her throat go dry. Events then unfolded as if someone were deliberately assembling a puzzle. At one of the stops, a man in a cheap suit boarded, nervous, with a folder of documents. He sat next to the two men with the folder. They exchanged glances, and Anna realized they knew each other. The bus drove, braked, accelerated. Anna felt an increasing sense that she had boarded more than just a bus. She had arrived at a point where something was about to happen. At one moment, one of the men with the folder turned and looked directly at Anna. His gaze was attentive, piercing. Anna quickly averted her eyes, but her heart began to race. She remembered Ivan Petrovich's words. "You'll understand everything once you see who will be there?" Anna realized these people were not a coincidence. They were going somewhere on business, and this business was connected to Sergei. The bus pulled up to a large stop near a business center. Several passengers disembarked. Those two also stood up. The man with the document folder walked after them. Marina rose and also headed for the exit. Anna, not understanding why, also stood up. Her legs felt like lead, but she followed. Outside, the people dispersed. The two men headed towards the building. The man with the documents and Marina were beside them. Anna stopped at a distance, pretending to check her phone. At that moment, the man with the folder said, loud enough for Anna to hear, "If everything is confirmed, we will be processing the materials today. The main thing is not to spook them." Marina replied softly, but Anna caught the words. "He's dangerous. I already said so. He knows how to pretend everything is normal." Anna felt a chill run down her spine. They were talking about Sergei. She stood there, unsure what to do. Wait, ask, say she's Sergei's wife, or remain silent. And then Sergei called her. Anna glanced at the screen. Sergei. Her fingers wouldn't obey. She hung up. A second later, a message arrived. "Where are you?" Anna took a deep breath and typed a reply. "Bad signal at work." She was surprised at how easily she lied, but an understanding was already forming within her. If she told the truth, things could get worse. Anna decided to find Ivan Petrovich. She took out her phone, opened her contacts, and dialed his number. He answered almost immediately. "Yes, Anna Sergeyevna. Ivan Petrovich. I was on the bus. I saw them, those people. It seems to be connected to Sergei." Ivan Petrovich exhaled heavily. "So, you've understood what's happening?" Anna whispered almost inaudibly. "Your husband." Ivan Petrovich fell silent, as if choosing his words carefully. "He's gotten involved in a large, dirty deal. He wanted to transfer documents to your name so you would become, how to put it, a convenient figure. If things go wrong, you'll be held responsible, and he'll remain clean." Anna didn't seem to grasp the meaning immediately. "Transfer what to me?" "A loan, collateral, property transfer. It's a whole scheme. I'm not an accountant, but I overheard some things when I was still working, and I saw him talking to people. Do you understand? He knows how. He persuades. He pressures." Anna clutched her phone, but what did not arrive have to do with it. Ivan Petrovich paused. "Because you became a hindrance to him. I overheard a conversation, not everything, but enough. He said you knew too much, that it needed to be resolved quickly, and that an accident would be simple. He has connections. It's not the first time he's thought of something like this. He might not have done it, but the risk was there." Anna felt her legs give way. "Ivan Petrovich, are you sure?" "I don't want to scare you, but if there's a chance to avoid disaster, it's better to avoid it. You've already done the most important thing today. You didn't go with him." Anna closed her eyes. "What should I do now?" Ivan Petrovich said calmly but firmly. "Don't be alone, and don't try to talk it out nicely. You must act with your mind. First documents, then a lawyer, then security, and also, if you can, find out where your passport and your papers are. He might have already taken them." She opened her eyes. "Thank you, Ivan Petrovich. Thank you. No need. You've been feeding me for a year. I'm just doing what I should have done long ago." The connection broke. Anna stood by the business center, realizing there's no turning back. She didn't go to work that day. She went to the bank. Anna entered the branch, approached the counter, and asked for a statement of recent transactions. The female teller smiled politely until she saw Sergei's surname on the power of attorney. "You have a power of attorney on file," she said cautiously. "What power of attorney?" Anna felt her fingers grow cold. The teller turned the monitor so Anna could see. It stated, "Power of attorney to manage funds." The date was recent. Anna stared in disbelief. "I did not sign this." The teller tensed. "Then you need to file a statement and urgently block the transactions." Anna nodded. Her voice was steady, though her insides trembled. "Block them." The process took time. Anna signed papers, answered questions, showed her passport. It felt as if this wasn't happening to her. Then she left the bank and realized she couldn't go home alone. She called a friend, the only one she trusted. "Tanya," Anna said softly, "can I come over? I need to stay the night and talk." Tanya didn't ask unnecessary questions. "Come over." Anna drove to Tanya's, taking only the essentials, with one thought echoing in her mind. He could have ensured you didn't arrive. The next day, she went to a lawyer. The lawyer was dry and businesslike, but after listening to her, he said a simple thing. "If the power of attorney is forged, that's serious. The bank, you alerted them correctly. Now it's important to document everything officially and gather evidence. Do you have access to his correspondence?" Anna remembered Sergei's phone, which always had a password. "Unlikely," she said honestly. The lawyer pondered. "Then proceed with what you have. Bank inquiries, statements, witnesses, and be cautious. People like your husband don't like losing control." Anna left the lawyer's office and realized that for the first time in a long time, she felt not panic, but clarity. She was scared, but she knew what to do. Sergei surfaced in the evening. He called, then called again, then texted, "Where did you disappear to?" Anna didn't reply. She sat at Tanya's, staring at her phone, wondering how one could live beside someone and not see that they were capable of such things. That night, a message arrived from Sergei. "If you don't come back immediately, you'll regret it." Anna showed the message to Tanya. "There," she said. "It's him." Tanya sighed. "Don't reply. Tomorrow morning, file a statement, and that's it." Anna nodded. The next morning, she indeed went to the police. She didn't shout, she didn't make a scene. She simply told the duty officer, "I want to file a report regarding a forged power of attorney and threats." They took her statement, recorded the details, and asked for specifics. Anna felt Sergei losing his hold over her with each official step. A couple of days later, she received a call. "Anna Sergeyevna." The voice was male, calm. "We are handling a case involving your husband. We need to speak with you." Anna froze. "Is it them, the ones from the bus?" she blurted out. The man paused. "Yes, you saw us." Anna closed her eyes. "So, it's all true." "All right," she said. "I'll come." The meeting was brief. They showed her documents and explained that Sergei had been under investigation for a financial scheme for a long time. Deception of partners, straw men, pressure on employees. They were missing a few links. Now, thanks to Marina and other witnesses, the case had progressed. "You're not the first person he's tried to use," the man said, "but you are the one who stopped in time." Anna left after the conversation, and for the first time in many days was able to breathe normally. Sergei came himself. In the evening, he appeared near Tanya's building. Anna saw him from the window. He stood with his collar turned up, looking upwards, like an owner. Tanya wanted to call the police, but Anna stopped her. "No need, I'll handle it." She went downstairs. Her heart pounded, but she remained composed. Sergei smiled, but it was a cold smile. "Well, hello. Had your fill of wandering?" Anna didn't respond to his tone. What do you want? Sergei stepped closer. For you to come back and stop this circus. Did you block the cards? Anna looked at him intently, not as a wife, but as someone who finally saw a stranger. Yes. Sergei clenched his teeth. Do you understand what you're doing? Anna said calmly. I understand. I'm protecting myself. Sergei gave a short laugh. From me? You're nothing without me. I gave you everything. Anna nodded as if agreeing, then said, You gave me nothing. You simply took what you could and got used to being allowed to. Sergei was about to say something, but at that moment a car pulled up to the entrance. 2 men got out. Sergei turned. His face changed abruptly, instantly. What is this? He stammered. Anna didn't feel triumphant. She simply said, These are the consequences. The men approached. One of them showed an identification card. Sergei tried to smile to pretend it was all a joke, but the smile wouldn't form. You're mistaken, he said quickly. This is some kind of misunderstanding. The man remained calm. Sergei Andreevich, let's go. We have some questions. Sergei looked at Anna. His eyes held something she had never seen before. Genuine fear, without a mask. Was it you? He hissed. Anna held his gaze. Was it you yourself? Sergei wanted to say more, but the men had already taken him by the arms and were leading him to the car. Anna stood until the car drove away. Then she slowly went back up to Tanya's apartment, sat on a chair, and realized her hands were trembling. Tanya silently placed a cup of tea in front of her. Is it over? She asked. Anna nodded. It seems so. A few days later, Anna met with Ivan Petrovich. She found him at the same store where they always met. He was sitting on a bench, a bag of bread in his hands. Anna approached. Ivan Petrovich. He looked up, anticipation in his eyes. Well, how is it? Anna sat beside him. Thank you. If it weren't for you. Ivan Petrovich sighed heavily. I'm no hero. I was just tired of being silent. I saw a lot, Anna Sergeyevna, and each time I thought, it's not my business. Then I realized that by staying silent, you become an accomplice. Anna nodded. I'm scared, honestly. It's like my life is starting over, and I don't know how. Ivan Petrovich looked at her intently. Being scared is normal, but you've already done the hardest part. You chose yourself, and from here on, it will be step by step. Not immediately, but it will happen. Anna smiled, the first genuine smile in a long time. I'll still help you, she said. Ivan Petrovich waved his hands. Oh no, I might even find a job now. Someone has already asked me. I'm still a driver, as long as my hands hold up. Anna laughed softly. That's good. She stood up, adjusted her bag, and suddenly realized she felt lighter inside. Not because it was all over, but because she had stopped being convenient. Later, Anna returned home without Sergei. The apartment greeted her with silence. Anna walked through the rooms, opened the windows, letting in the air. She took a framed photograph from the shelf, one of her and Sergei smiling on vacation, and placed it in a box. Not with hatred, simply as a page that was time to turn. And somewhere deep down, Anna knew that if she had walked past the old driver at the store a year ago, if she had decided not to interfere, if she had pretended that someone else's misfortune didn't concern her, things could have ended differently today. Sometimes fate truly takes a turn, but very often that turn begins with a simple human act, not walking past.